Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and welcome to the stream. Pardon the brief delay, I was literally just telling someone that I was live. Hi, how's everybody doing today? It's Friday! Can't stop feeling alright. I think I've done that every Friday that I have streamed, and I'm gonna keep doing it, because I love that song. And I love this song. Once again, Urdu Synthwave, a really, really good combination from a really cool artist. Go check him out. Highly recommend it. Now, let's go over to the game. See, here we go. Oh, Wales has redeemed nothing right off the bat. Get in there. Amazing. So, first order of business. I actually did some research after the last stream before this one. And it turns out that Execute and Executor have a fairly similar moveset to Drowsy and Hypno, but with advanced stats. With that said, Bob Dole he's gone for a bit of a nap, and instead we have The Cause, and they've joined our team. And that's gonna be my thing. I caught those guys in the Safari Zone. They're the ones that I named, so they're the ones that get to join my team. The beautiful, beautiful Cores. And I can also do one of these. One of these. There we go. I like how it sounds like they're singing along to the start of the leveling up music. That's pretty cool. And they evolve into a tree! Sadly, not the best version of that tree. Alolan Executor is, it's quite frankly amazing. But no, we just regular type this time. Who else do I have on my team? Oh, that's right. Because I put my Squirtle back in the PC for a short while so we can get some levels up on these guys. Although I say that, no. We're gonna go with this. This is how this is how we're gonna proceed. Now, let's put you at the front as well. Yes, Frankie. my girl Frankie. Look, she has a wonderful hat. So, yeah, hi, this is Silph Co. This is a fairly substantive dungeon. This one goes for quite a while. And my plan is, we're going to finish this today. We are, but we're going to do it. Also, we can only come here having completed the last gym. Hello. Well, I'm wandering in here because this is where the plot is. Yeah, fantasy biology is a pretty tricky topic because there's some stuff that just makes no sense. Although I do like when there's... Really, we're just going to open up with Supersonic? That's fine. Strength is pretty good, though. I'm going to save that. I'm going to save Leech Seed, because that one... Leech Seed is great. And instead, let's send out your boy Mickey. I had imagined that Mimic would breed by, like, mitosis. They just go whoop, and now there is 2 of them. I'm kind of considering turning on the EXP share. Fairly sure I have that at this point. Mostly so I can get I can get some levels on the cores without... Wait, you can do Psychic, right? I'm fairly certain that that will be strong against Zubat. Splendid! And you gain no experience for this, because that's some entry-level Pokemoning right there. Suppose I should explain this name, right? So, excuse me. I mentioned that the TV programming block that got Pokemon, SMTV Live, they had a lot of, like, bits, and they were very catchphrasey. And they were also pretty funny a lot of the time. I seem to recall a lot of what they did being funny. And one episode, they actually had the cores on as special guests. They were promoting whatever song they had just put out. And they fairly consistently referred to the group as the beautiful, beautiful cores in that voice. And there's a bit when it's all the hosts just mugging into the camera like, yes, we are the beautiful cores. And this is something that my team has... we've just sort of stuck with that as a running gag, and that's kind of funny. So that's why this group of characters is called that, because we keep it on the SMTV theme. And Zakurai makes a good point. Or Team Rocket have got so many Zubats, but you keep finding them. They are essentially a biblical plague. I'm fairly sure that was the one in the Bible after locusts. Frogs, locusts, and Zubats. Probably remembering that correctly. It's been a while. See, we've done that there are pigeons in the Pokemon world. It's called Pidove. And I know you might think that it's a dove with that name, but it's not. It's a pigeon. It's got the big vacant... Hi. What? That's what it looks like. Alright, let's go with one of these guys. Criddle, hello! Marvel in the... I don't want to say dimorphism because that's shape. Difference, I guess, between the human experience. I'm currently under like 3 layers, and one of them's this big thick blanket that Beep Salt sent to me because I'm freezing cold. And Criddle's over there like, no, I'm far too hot. Today is stay in bed and be hot day. None of these will work, so let's just use Leech Seed. This will be... It's relatively annoying. Zakurai, it's funny you mentioned that. When I was in Japan, specifically when I went to... Where was it? Was it Hiroshima? Yes, it was! When we went to Hiroshima. They've got all these signs up with, like, a pigeon with some bread and then a big X through it. Don't feed the pigeons. And none of the locals did. Let's see how that does. But... And it was kind of, why is that super effective? I don't know. And it was kind of wild seeing all of these super thin pigeons, because actually nobody feeds them in Japan. They follow the signs. As opposed to England, or at least where I... Show up, Explode. Leave. Refuse to elaborate. Good job. And yes, I did go to Japan. I lived there for about a month in 2016. It's pretty cool. We just rented an apartment for the whole time, and we just lived there. And it was great. What do we want to do today? Let's go on a tour. Let's get the train someplace. Hello, 911? Oh, okay. That's basically what code is. Complicated words and numbers that make no sense. See, over here, it's mostly like, don't feed the pigeons because they're pests. But people do. They like, specifically get a slightly larger portion of chips just so they can feed the burbs. And then it doesn't help that there's like a run of bakeries on like the main street, so people will get an extra something or other, and then that goes to the pigeons as well. Are you also going to explode? No. That's fine. Oh, we're getting in early today. Kriddle has redeemed show and tell. Well, what we're gonna do is we will get to the end of this fight, duck out, go heal up, and we'll do show and tell. That's my plan. Nice! See, this is one of the things with coming into this with slightly lower level Pokemon than you are used to. Is, just dig! Dig out of this building! They won't mind. Anyway, now we've escaped. Let's go heal up. I just wanted to hear the nice little Pokemon jingle. It's wild how, like, this Pokemon Center music is still going in various forms, and also the little Pokemon got healed jingle. I think that's pretty cool. Also, streamer and friend Beep Salt, they love crows. They love crows a lot. So you'd get along with them. So, as we go back into Silph Co, I'm going to basically get back to where I was. And while we do that, yes, I'm the guy who likes penguins. They like the crows. Also, check it out. I'm back where I was. Anyway. So yeah, middle of Silph Co. Someone has redeemed show and tell right at the start of the stream. Are you ready? Let's go. This music is a lot more calming than the frantic Silph Co music, let me tell you. Today's show and tell is a lovely card that I received in the mail just yesterday. And it was painted and written by Kriddle, who is currently in the chat, blushing a lot. Eh? I know you are. And on the inside, it says, "Are you a pumpkin? Because oh my god." And yes, I'm a big fan of cheesy pickup lines, especially seasonal ones. Give me that pumpkin spiced pickup line. Let's go. And what I do with cards and photographs and like flat stuff, I've got a little photo album, and it all goes in there. And it currently sits on my desk. Actually, it's my table, my dining room table, if you want to call it that. And every so often when I need to do a show and tell, I'll just pick something out and add it, and yeah, this is in that folder, along with the other cards I've been sent, and mystery goodies. What could it be? Well, we'll find out when we do other shows and tells. I hope you liked it. Come on, you knew I was going to pick that. And now, back to Pokemon. What am I doing? I don't know. I'm very lost. Can you help me? That doesn't help me at all. Alright, the Rocket Man. What do you got? I believe you're going to be weak to Psychic. Most things are weak to Psychic in Gen 1. Get used to learning that. Put that on every Pokemon and just win. I'm also glad that I brought these guys. We're gonna get levels. Levels and numbers. Oh, Wales and Darkrai have both redeemed a deluxe nothing. Slightly better than the regular nothing. I'm glad you like it. Let's actually swap you out for... Let's keep you in. You need the levels. Let's keep it going. Oh no! Oh no! Nothing biscuits? I don't even know what that is. Empirical Woodland has redeemed a compliment. Is that going to be for you or for somebody else? Is it a compliment, or do I need to try to think of an insult off the top of my head? Somebody commented on that, how I was asked to insult Criddle, and I struggled to do it. And someone was like, that is the most adorable thing. Team Rocket's boss is terribly cruel. To him, Pokemon are just tools to be used. What will happen if that tyrant takes over our company? Yeah, the Pokemon community in general doesn't have a thing called the HM slave. That's not a thing that's real. Oh, that's a lovely ping that exists in that piece of music. Thank you very much. I asked if Empirical Woodland would like a compliment or an insult, and if it was for himself. And then we started talking about biscuits. Which is fair. Bourbons are pretty good biscuits. They're not quite custard creams, but they're pretty good. Well, if we're not going with any further instructions, I'm going to go with... well, I can no longer compliment Empirical Woodland because he doesn't like custard creams. One of the best biscuits. Next, you'll be telling me you don't like Hobnobs. The actual best biscuit. Maybe a Crinkle Crunch. Anyway, your compliment is, I very much appreciate that you keep me in the loop with important information. In like... appropriate fashions, and not just, oh yeah, here's something just out there in public, I'm just gonna out someone. You don't do that. That's cool. And other people do that. Hobnobs are actually a thing. And Crinkle Crunch. Yeah. They're great. Let's send out Criddle. You're a wrecking machine! So Hobnobs are like OT biscuits, and they are incredible. Ah, you're Dark type in this game. Let's go. And Crinkle Crunch is effectively two of those, but with a bit of cream in between them. And lately McVitie's have been doing flavored variants of that. So, hey, do you want a chocolate kind, or like a strawberry kind, cherry bakewell kind? Well, these are brand names. So like they are all biscuits along the same sort of lines as what you're thinking there. It's just a case of specifically you will get a packet of McVitie's Hobnobs or whatever brand custard creams, and they're pretty good. Although I have had something similar where in... Oh, this guy's an opponent. I don't know if it is French or Canadian French. Perhaps Empirical Woodland can guide me on this one. But let's try that. When I visited friends in Canada, every kind of sweet is called a bonbon, which is weird because bonbons are a very specific type of sweet in English, and it was an interesting sort of bridging the language gap system. And then I asked this flavor, what is pamplemousse? And the guy said, it is a citrus fruit, and it is big, and it's yellow, and then it's pink. I'm like, okay, cool, grapefruit. Didn't know that word. A lot of the other words I did know. That one, I did not. This is when we went to some restaurant for somebody's birthday, where we went to like a hibachi grill, I think it was, and somebody had just come from getting their eyes tested, so they couldn't really see. So here's me picking through the menu in French as best I can, explaining to them what each option is. I heard a kid was wandering around. Yeah, sounds dangerous, that kid. I don't know. And then at the very end of the meal, like 2 or 3 hours in, somebody said, you know it was in English on the back. We just thought it was super cute to watch you try and impress this person with trying to read French. Man, kids are atomic powered. It's wild. Aw, you jerk. I hate that move. Isn't it the case that ananas is pineapple in most languages that aren't English? It's just English that's like, pineapple, mate. That's what that's called. Oh, piña. I know of that word from cocktails. Does that count? Probably not. See? This is why I brought Paralyze Heal. So, there you go. See, yeah, pina coladas, but like... Did I mean to do that? Can't say as I did, but since I'm here, let's go heal up and do it properly, I guess. Pina coladas and, like, the song about those and getting caught in the rain. Which, in turn, I know mostly from the Mystery Science Theater 3000 bit, where they form a philosophy club to discuss that song. This disconnected chain of memories is fascinating to behold, isn't it? Right, what did I do to get where I was? You don't count, so let's go over here. Oh, well, there you go. I meant to do that because it ties into the notion of escaping. You use the escape rope, escape the Pina Colada song. Yeah, meant to do that. Oh, nice! That will... Hi. That will help me to navigate this place a little bit easier. So as is my understanding, and again, this is based on the Mystery Science Theater 3000 sketch, isn't it two people who are trying to cheat on each other with each other? Like, it's a lost connections sort of thing, misconnection sort of thing, but actually each one is talking to the other. Who am I gonna send out? It is going to be... Best Boy Mickey. Oh, hell yeah, we'll get some levels on him as well. I love that. The Jaded Mew. Hello, please come in. How are you doing today? Hope everything is great. This is why picking Bulbasaur at the start of the game is generally considered a really good move, because Bulbasaur learns Leech Seed really, really early on, and it's great to just have a constant uptick of health. Like, it's not necessarily going to save your life, but it will certainly help keep the fight going longer than you might have thought. Right, so now we can do a bit of that. And we can go through these doors. But let's not. Those thugs that took over our building, their boss said he was looking for strong Pokemon. I hope our president managed to avoid trouble. I've got the strongest Pokemon. I will show them to you. We study Pokeball technology on this floor. Oh, I see, there's the Pokeballs. Thematic. Do you know what? This has got to make for a really, really awkward next day at work. Like, when the raid is over and Team Rocket have gone, and it's like, Hey, didn't you, like, immediately side with the enemy when they showed up and overran the building? I thought it was a good idea. Aww. Confuse is among the worst of status elements in this game. So let's do something incredibly cheap. And where's my guy? I can buy more. And Click's not here to tell me off for using the best healing items in the game, all willy-nilly like. And now we get to melt some magnets. That sounds like it would be a mission in, like, a Mega Drive era game. The Darkrai is lurking, and enjoy your lurk. To be honest with you, Empirical Woodland, I do not understand the nature of magnetism, like, at all. So I'm not really the person to be asking about, do melted magnets keep their magnetism? The old how do they work? It rings true. Oh, Darkrai, please do answer that, because I'm interested to know. And if they did, would they melt in an interesting pattern? Because the north and south ends would need to stay away from one another. Well, get closer to one another. That's how magnets work. But the north would repel the north, the south, and so on and so on. What are you? Bet you're a programmer. Programmer Greg. That's who you are. Ah, yeah. Oh, you're a juggler. Okay. I have nothing that will help here on the cause. So... over to you, Toast. Or maybe not. Oh, over to you, Mickey. Mickey won't go down in a single hit. He's cool. Yeah, check him out. I'm glad that Doc knows. Darkrai is a smart person. Do you know who would have loved to have seen Mr. Mime? Creepy little goblin. Toast. Oh well. That's a line that my friends all the time say. I have a friend who says, "Oh goodness," all the time in response to most things. And then I stole that from them. And then Tiny Child stole that from me. And it's super adorable when she goes around and, like, just anything happens, she goes, "Oh my goodness. That is so cool. Oh my goodness." It's a Pokemon report. Pokemon Lab created Porygon, the first virtual reality Pokemon. It's a Pokemon report. Some Pokemon have been confirmed to evolve when they are traded. It's a Pokemon report. Over 350 Pokemon techniques have been confirmed. Well, there you go. I think they explained it in Vanilla Red and Blue that the electromagnetic forces... Ah, yeah. It is. Can I... Is there any reason for me to come in here? I think they mentioned it in the Vanilla Red and Blue that the electromagnetic forces in the trading cables. Nice! That's what makes certain Pokemon evolve. I think it was just a means of explaining something that needed to be explained to boost sales. You want to evolve Graveler? Buy a second copy of the game. Find a friend. Ooh, HP up. And... X special. That is less useful. Oh. Hi. That rotten president serves him right for shipping me off to the Tixie branch. Is that a place? I feel like that's a place. Anyway, here is a circle. Well, I've got 3 circles, so I win. Actually, they're more like ovals. Literally, because they're eggs. But... Hey, don't question it, I won. Using the link cables was super cool. Because they ran an animation on the screen of your Pokemon actually, like, traveling down the cable and going into your friend's Game Boy. And then theirs, like, ran back down the cable to meet you. I forget if I mentioned it as well, but originally there was going to be, like, a specific piece of trading music. And each Game Boy would have half of the melody and the harmony. And you'd have to play them both together and they'd sing to each other. And that was super cool! And then they couldn't find a way to use it. Yes, also Empirical Woodland. Half the time, trading Pokemon down a cable would fail. And I don't know how. Because these 2 devices are connected to one another. My sister and I are sat next to each other, like in the car on the way home, trying to trade Pokemon. You're telling me we can't swap? No, we can't. And then there was a time machine in Gold and Silver where you could bring characters from the past in Red and Blue, but you couldn't send them back from Gold and Silver. It's pretty clever. Empirical Woodland, you are correct. I don't... It's been a while, but I forget the mechanics. I forget the specific mechanics behind it. But the way it went was... It would overwrite data one at a time. So, on my Game Boy first, then yours. So if you turned off your Game Boy at the right time, it's already written data to my cartridge. I've already got the Pokemon. But because you turn it off and you haven't saved, you still have the Pokemon also. never did it. The only real, like, cheating that I did with the Pokemon games was to catch Celebi and Mew. Because I don't believe they have, like, to this day, I don't believe they've released either one of those in England. There you go. They've got all the stuff in the games, and it's like, hey, do you wanna... Hey, do you wanna? They've got the receive a mystery gift thing, but then they never actually did the events where you could go there and collect your wild Pokemon. It's one of the reasons I'm glad that Nintendo Wi-Fi Club took off, because they realized that, oh yeah, people can just connect to the internet and download the, I don't know, the victory ticket. There you go. Go do that. And we did. I still think they're missing out on a trick by not releasing Delibird on or around Christmas. It's very specifically Santa the Pokemon, but they don't do that. Well, just for a day, give us a mystery gift for Delibird. Or Delivered, if you like. Let's send out... Toast can do Psychic, right? Toast cannot do Psychic. Maybe we should look into that. Mickey, go! This is all we need. A tree and my dog. Here we go. I knew you were Team Rocket because you attacked me. That's on you, man. Are you going to attack me also? I want Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave is not so good. Kind of cool that you can just learn that, though. Just out in the wild. I see a Pokeball down there, so that's a place I haven't been. Let's go get it. At the very least, I know that is some kind of progress. And in fairness, the duplicating Pokemon thing is, or was at least, still doable. At the very least with the DS and 3... Yeah, the DS and the 3DS ones, when they had the online trading system. I never did it, so I don't fully know how it works or remember it, but it's a similar sort of thing, where disconnect the game or the Wi-Fi at a certain point, and you just get free Pokemon. Let's go Criddle again. Let's get some good levels on these lads. But yes, Rattata and Pidgey are pretty good for just... I'm gonna pick that up and trade it away, because I just go get another one. Unless you're that one kid, Joey, I hear his Rattata is in the top 1%, and that's pretty cool, if you ask me. You don't want to mess with that guy. I'm going to try Toast. Perhaps not the best name for a Pokemon, because I just want Toast now. Like, you ever just get in the mood for Toast? And it's the most delicious thing? Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Okay. If I knew that, it's not very useful at all. That was a terrible hint. Also, Criddle, if we're doing the internet meme history, the correct response is yeah, Toast. This game came out in 2004. It was potentially relevant at the time. Man, I've played Doom. I know that you can open doors with a card key. Which leads me to my next question, something I have long wondered. Do you think nerds in the Pokemon world mod their Porygons to run Doom? You could run Doom on a Porygon, surely. I've seen that game running on a pregnancy test. You can run Doom on anything. So surely Porygon has got to be fair game. That was my plan for if you guys told me to pick Porygon from the game corner, I would have said I was gonna name it Doom Guy. Instead we got Clefairy Clefairy, which is fine. Clefairy is a great name. And Clefairy is a good Pokemon. It can learn most things. Depending on how we do with it, it might be a good addition to the team. I remember, this is going off what Empirical Woodland was saying there, you can run Doom on Notepad. I remember, when I was in college, someone brought in a bunch of Excel spreadsheets that were just full of macros that let you play arcade games on them. Oh, this is the end. Your Pokemon seem to adore you, kid. Yeah, it's because I'm a cool guy. But yeah, it was like, oh yeah, on this sheet there's Pac-Man, and on that sheet there's Missile Command. And that was pretty cool and incredibly bizarre. Also, this is like the past and futures of my team. We don't need you, Drowsy. We've got the cores. They know what they're doing. It's just kind of wild to me as well that, like, future installments of the Pokemon series have Porygon out in the wild. Which is wild, because you're supposed to... Ooh, what does that do? Just yeet. That's what that is. I'm going to keep Strength, because I have a normal attack. Slightly less powerful, but more likely to hit. So we don't do that for now. And then I'm fairly sure you can deal with the Machop Man. Well, that's cool. You do that. Waste a turn doing that. I win! I mean, I get why you can find Porygon out in the wild. It's because you've got to catch them somewhere. Although I do like the lore that the way to evolve it is you use, like, the official upgrade disc, like it's Windows. And then you use a crack disc, which essentially pirates it and gives it superpowers. Pokemon's wild sometimes. Right. Maybe this is not the exit. I thought this was like the bit where you find the guy. Oh, but this'll do. Let's take a rest and go to sleep. And also save. I will bet in the Japanese she said ganbatte, which is roughly what that translates to. You can do it, or don't give up, or something like that. Oh, hi. See, this is why Silph Co takes so long, is because it's a maze, and it's very easy to just warp back in on yourself. Right, we've cleared that. Ooh, there he is. There's the guy. Yes. I have an appointment on behalf of Dr. Tor Cool Guy. And with a name like that, you know he's serious, so you can't really ignore that. But if you insist, we'll have a bit of a fight. Bit of a fracas, if you will. Let's go. Actually, no, keep the cores out, because you got Psychic. And that's going to be... that's going to be super effective. It's kind of like, going back to, like, finding stuff out in the wild in the Pokemon world. Something that I don't like is there is always a giant mossy rock, and there is always a giant icy rock, and there's always some kind of magnetism somewhere, because it was introduced in one game that that's how you level up one Pokemon. And because you gotta catch them all, here's how to get that in another game. So no, Frankie. She can do this one. It's also kind of wild to me, how did people figure this stuff out? How did people work out that, like, oh yeah, level up Magneton in this specific map, and if you do that, it will evolve? I don't know. Yeah, that's how you get certain evolutions. Like Kecleon. That's one of my favorites. And Empoleon. Charmeleon. Napoleon. My friends watching the VOD are so mad right now. Hi. That is not bad. Good job, Frankie. Now, will you take me to see your boss? Because I want to go see him. Yes, there is that squid that evolves by turning the console upside down. Apparently, you can do it with the Switch. Because... Oh, hi. Because the Switch has gyro in it. But, yeah, that's a wild one. There's a Pokemon that only... Okay, there's one that only evolves if you trade it through IR. Not direct link or online link. That one's wild. Because, like, how are you supposed to do that in a post-DS world? And I get it. Like, every game's got to have a gimmick. And you've got to use some kind of hardware gimmick if you can. But maybe don't. And this is something that I don't like in general about the newer Pokemon games. Every new Pokemon game's gotta have a thing. Here's Mega Evolutions, or here's Gigantamaxing. Can we not just... Can you not just set up a cool world and put the Pokemon in it? People are going to buy it. It's going to be great. Carbs, and Rare Candy, and an Ultra Ball. That's... I kind of am describing all Nintendo first-party games. Yes. Remember the Wii? Madam, you're scared. I am completely lost. Ooh, stuff. Okay, that guy's hiding. Let's leave them there. Who are you? You're taking over. Okay. I mean, there are some Nintendo games that don't necessarily do that. I was gonna go for Mario Party, but okay. Oh no, I absolutely know that Nintendo games do that. There was... Oh, whichever Mario game it was on the 3DS had levels with fixed perspective that you could only navigate by turning on the 3D. Because if the 3D was turned off, you were just on a flat grid. And you had to physically slide the blocks away from you using the 3D slider. Because we developed this cool 3D technology, and dang it, you're gonna use it. I will turn this console around. I mean, if we're doing that as well, the Wii had a series of games that were all about, look at this controller, look at what it can do. Ooh, Torment's a fun one. Not really useful for me. Hi. But yeah, like you had the Wii Sports games and Wii Play, I think it was. Yeah, Wii Play! And it had the pool game. I should play that. I want to play that. I don't want to play Pokemon anymore. I'll play pool. That tank game does not get enough love and recognition, because that tank game is pretty strong. You just need 2 players and 2 sets of 2 controllers. That's not great. Yes, let's send out Frankie, because I'm fairly sure she can get a level out of this. We actually used the Wii Play. It was a shooting range. We used that for a fundraiser once. It was like, oh, for £1 you can have a go and get the high score. And a lot of people went for it. I mean, it's charity. People will go for a lot of things because it's charity. But yeah, we did pretty well with that. That Tabletop Classics game is a lot of fun. Nice. But there's also some obvious cheating going on in certain games. Looking at you, Hanafuda. The harder difficulties of that, specifically that one, the AI doesn't play better, it just has the winning cards. It just has them. And that's not cool. Right, I unlocked this thing over here. So let's fight this guy. And see what's in this room. I was fully expecting another self-destruct. That'd be some dark storytelling right there. This guy is my loyal servant. And then he just blows himself up. It's also kind of interesting that specifically the Hanafuda in that Tabletop Classics game has certain rules that other versions of that game that I own do not have. I was gonna, like, hit the home button and show you on the dashboard, but I can't because this isn't a Switch. But I have 3 games with Hanafuda on it because I love it. And each one has different rule settings. I should probably organize my bag at some point. And it's kind of wild because one of them will just leave you with a mostly unplayable hand. It's kind of ridiculous. Alright, 6th floor. Have we done the 6th floor? Oh, there you go! Tixie Branch. It's in Russian no man's land. Maybe this is taking place in, like, the real world. And then you're there, and then I am quite lost. This is why I miss having the picture guide. Because it was like, alright, Silph Co. It's this whole thing. You're gonna get lost. Here's the route. And it was nice to be able to look at just a handy picture guide and go, okay, I need to go over here and do one of them. Oh, that's right. I didn't go into the boardroom down here, did I? I should do that. we've done a couple of those. I say we, it's my family. We've done a couple of those fundraising gaming days, mostly for my current workplace, where it's like, hey, we need to raise some money for comic relief. What you gonna do, CPC gamer? And we will set up a little gazebo, a little tent, and project something on the back wall, and play the video game. Win a prize, see how well you do. And I've got, somewhere, I got Taiko Drum Master medals, because we also had access to a 3D printer, and a bunch of, like, Perspex scraps. So we made a big trophy, and some individual medals, and you could win one of those. Hey, what's up? None of you guys are saying anything useful. So comic relief is an interesting one, because yes, most of the United... Yeah, I think it is the United Kingdom, not specifically just England, but most of the United Kingdom goes for it. But a lot of that is... you kind of have to. I am so lost. Like, I would donate to it, and I do donate to it, but in terms of doing fundraising, it's a case of corporate wants us to make a big corporate donation. So everybody, get your thinking caps on. How are we going to raise some money? And we have a separate charity called Children in Need. Yes, that's what that one is. And it's the same thing. They will do one major night of fundraising. But also you can... yeah, it takes over one of the free channels for an entire night. And they just keep a running tally on the screen. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool that it happens. I just feel like a lot of people go for it because... man, there'll be hell to pay from the boss if you don't. Nope, okay. I mean, we have a couple of things like that. Like, I'm fairly sure that Live Aid charts every Christmas, and that is still giving money to charity. Ooh, that's a good one. I should give that to a Pokemon that I really want to use. How did I not pick that up? Why didn't you tell me that was over there? Rude. Rude, rude, rude. Okay, so we beat you. Go over there. Nothing to do over there. Ahaha! It's the video game mantra. A lot of people have said it, but if you're encountering enemies, you go in the right way. This enemy is a Sandshrew. Hello. Criddle is back. Hello. Would you believe we're still lost in Silph Co? Probably this building is a nightmare. So let's send out Criddle, because now you're back. Now you're back. Let's use Surf to keep with the water theme. Keep that going. There you go. Lovely. going on with the themes of like, you've got to donate, and corporate expects you to donate, it also happens that a lot of the time, customers will get really narky with you for it. So where I work, we are... I believe this is the 4th of the 4 Rocket Brothers. Splendid. Where I work, we do the whole... Okay, your order total is $9.99. Do you want to add on a £1 donation for comic relief? And that's what we do. And we've had customers who will be like, no, and let me tell you, it's a bloody disgrace you would even ask me. Like, cool, I have to, but... Man, you could have just said no and left it at that. And gone away. But now here we are having this conversation. Your order is $9.99. And it's incredibly wild to me because I can't... Jaded Mew. Corporations do that sort of thing. Do you want to round up your total for charity? Yeah, I'm relatively confident there's a lot of that. But... at the very least in England, there is an expectation that you/companies will donate to charity in significant quantities. Okay, that looks like progress because you need a thing to get through there. That looks like a thing. Calcium. Look around you. It's calcium. It's kind of what... Yes! Keep doing that. That's amazing. Free experience points. Yeah, you can stay there. Because you can do that! It's one of the more, like, frustrating things of working... Not necessarily where I do, because every retail place does this. I just happen to be in a retail job currently. Where there's a lot of, do you want to donate to X charity? Do you want to... Hey, on the back of the receipt there's a website. If you want to leave some feedback. There's a lot of that, and it's not done for any... significant reason. You just gotta. Like in particular with sending customers to the feedback website, it's the store's running fine. We don't need customers to tell us we're doing a good job. We know. If we're doing a bad job, you bet you'll hear about it. Customers are so eager to complain about anything. So just kind of go with that? I don't know. And going back to what I was talking about, I can't think of a situation that would reasonably cause me to yell at a shop worker or something. Closest I get is those guys on the street who are like, so mate, do you want to talk about your electricity provider? And I say no, and they go, "Are you sure, mate? Because it's a really cool thing to do." Then I'll yell at you if you do that. Don't do that. Especially not in that voice. Because that's not a voice for somebody I trust. That's the voice they're going, "So mate, what it is, right, my brother's just got out of jail, right? Anyway, you lend us 20p, dickhead." That's what that voice is. Is this just a room full of panicky idiots? I think it is. Man, London public transportation is just weird in general. My go-to for that, when I realize I do not belong here, amazing, is there was one point we were on the tube and somebody had their phone, their mobile phone, on like a chain around their neck, and on that phone was a video of themselves doing influencer stuff. And what? What? Now that was the point when I came to realize this city is not for me. I'm going to go back to the little sleepy little town where I live, where there's like 12 of us here, and we all know everyone else. Also can confirm that Criddle is like the best phlebotomist I've had to deal with. Well, I did have blood drawn once, and apparently I have remarkably tricky veins, and it's hard to get blood out of me. And it took him 3 or 4 goes to actually get there. And then I got a hug because I was so patient while they just stabbed me and stabbed me and stabbed me. And it was one of those things where I left, and I'm like, oh, actually, this is fine. I know I got stabbed like a couple times in each arm, but I'm fine. And then I got home. And then my arms went, ah! And that was the rest of my day. Criddle's just gonna come to my house and take my blood and leave. Okay, I guess. Why would you want that? Just to make a slide of it? Like, yes, we'll put this in the collection. This is CPC Gamer. I don't know why everybody's getting a goblin voice today, but I hope everyone likes sounding like a goblin. Criddle does not sound like a goblin. Like, I've been on ride-alongs with her, and she has what we affectionately termed the banjo. Where I've already been here. I thought this was a new area, but no. I hate this stupid dungeon. I'm going to bed. I cannot go to bed. Are you sure? Because I'm under the sheets and everything. Demonstrably better technology than current gen. Here are the actual beds. Let's use those. Thank you, ma'am. Criddle, you speak banjo. I have heard it. She enters a room. Hi there, my name's Criddle. Gonna be drawing your blood today. And then she does. And she has such a sweet bedside manner. I'd go for it. Especially if I get hugs afterwards, like that other time. Okay, so reasonably speaking, we need to find a teleporter behind a locked door. Because that's where progress is. I'm tempted to go and get a map. Do that accent again. It's your accent. Just say words. You'll hear it. I don't know what you're talking about. I just thought it'd be nicer to do like an actual rendition of your banjo voice and not make you sound like a goblin this time. Because that's not what you want. If your medical technician comes in and is like, hello, I'll be taking your blood today. Nah, you don't want that. There is your banjo. I'm so glad I'm subscribed to Frankie so I can do that. You, tell me where to go. And don't say the boss's room on the 11th floor. Because I know that I need to go there, but like how get there? Alright, hang on. Pardon me a second while I definitely don't look up Silph Co map. Definitely not doing that. No. Alright. This is actually remarkably unhelpful. Okay. The powers that be tell me that I need to go to level 3. And then this one. See, look at that. I knew that I needed to do that. And here's here's Gary. Let's go. What kept you, Rose? Ha! I thought you'd turn up if I waited here. I guess Team Rocket slowed you down. Not that I care. I saw you in Saffron, so I decided to see if you got better. That's his voice now. I forget what voice I gave him before. I know that Frankie's been giving him this voice. Yeah, I'm your rival, Gary. So yeah, that's what that sounds like now. Do I want to try toast? Nope. And then Pidgeot uses Whirlwind and drags out someone else. Wing attack's fine. Happy wife, Banjo. That's definitely how that saying goes. I remember it well. I wrote it down. The irony being, when I go to, when I go abroad, my accent stiffens up a bit, and it becomes a lot more British, like, no, I'm going to resist every part of this. Gyarados, Golly, I'm underprepared for this fight! What glaring weakness in my team comp. I don't have that. I'm going to stick with what I've got. Yeah, see, because even though you're level 38, you're still a flying type. So hopefully Thunderbolt will get a good hit, and Toast is going to flinch. Toast is going to die. I always encourage people to, like, just go crazy with quotes and clips, because it's all very, very funny to me. And the first thing I have to say is bottle of water. Oi, mate, you've got a license for that. Picking on the English, mate. Ooh, Dragon Rage. That's a very good idea, Gyarados. I should do that. Good shout. Let's power up Criddle. And I'll tell you why. Dragon Rage does flat 40 damage. And yep. It's looking like that's going to be the best way to just do damage to this thing. It's one of those things, like, my sister more so than me, but we pick up accents incredibly easily. For me, it's more like the words that I say. I pick up words and phrases from people incredibly quickly and easily. But yeah, my sister, it's more accents. And generally speaking, she will have to recenter herself when she visits from abroad. And the first time we went abroad, we visited friends in... You can stay out. Growlithe will be fine. We visited friends in Atlanta, Georgia, but they were from North Carolina. And my sister essentially came back with a Valley Girl accent. And for the next week or so, she was there going, no, that's wrong. Chocolate. 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 Because that's her, like, recentering phrase. Ah, oh, damn it. You know what? I've got a TM that would be perfect here. Because Rick, over here, can learn Shadow Ball. Might have to write that down. See if we can remember to do that. I forget which one Flareon is good at. Physical or special. A sample of my sister talking like a Valley Girl? I don't think we can really do that. Nice! Because she currently lives in Scotland. So she has quite a heavy Scottish accent. Where is Hyper Potion? I don't know if I need to do that, because hopefully I'm going to be able to do this with the team that I have instead of sending out Mickey. But there we go. You, madam, you had me doing the banjo. So there you go. That's what you get. And now we play the flute. Nope. That one. There you go. Flamethrower. Or go back to sleep. That also works, I guess. I wouldn't even know what a Michigan accent is. I'm real bad at picking out, like, regional variants in American accents. Except for outliers, like Boston. Otherwise, it's just an American accent. Wake up and use flamethrower and win, please. Close enough. This is fine. There we go. Good job. Oh, yeah, attack is better, so I should probably keep bite instead of using, instead of learning Shadow Ball. Can I spin? Not worth it. Even though I want you to know I would yell spin every time, and it would be very, very, very funny. Oh, damn, we have another fight coming up, don't we? Well, Rose, I'm moving on up and ahead. By checking my Pokédex, I'm starting to see what's strong and how they evolve. Am I a genius or what? I'm going to the Pokemon League to boot out the Elite Four. I'll become the world's most powerful trainer. Rose, well, good luck to you. Don't sweat it. Smell you. And he's gone. Alright. You. Oh, yeah, we got Lapras. Do we want to give Lapras a nickname? What do we call Lapras? I'm going to make a note of this. Silph. Lapras. Raplas. Alright. Throw down some devastating rhymes. Yo, I saw your grandma pull up to the rap battle and drop you off. Get ready for me to just drop some of that. Also, male Lapras? That's interesting. I thought they were predominantly female. It's a Lapras. It's a very intelligent Pokemon. We kept it in our lab, but it will be much better off with you. I think you'll be a good trainer for Lapras. It's a good swimmer. It'll give you a lift across water. Lapras is one of those ones that I always kind of wanted to use, but I didn't really have any good team comp for it to slot into. Where is... Seriously, I need to sort this out, right? You go there. So I know where you are, right at the top of the list. Ooh, actually, and then you can have the HP up that I have, because the HP is kind of low. We will bring Will we bring Toast back to life? Because Toast is Ghost, but there we go. Now you're back on the team. I'm genuinely considering swapping out Toast for, like, Clefurf or something, because I don't know. Toast has not done a good job thus far. Ah, dang it. Okay, Criddle, have a safe journey to Mum's. Let me know when you make it. Good sir, I just took down rival Gagari. Do you think you're gonna be able to beat me? You don't even have a name. You're just a grunt. This is fine. Alright, Mickey, let's go. Because you know a dark move as well. There we go. It's always nice when you get to the point where it's like you just 1 or 2 hit everything. I don't know. I like it. Criddle, you're up. Although, talking about that, actually, I know that in Vanilla Red and Blue, Lapras can learn Aurora Beam, and that's the only game where it can learn that. And there was accusations of cheating because someone used a time machine to bring it into Gold and Silver, and like spread that around. Amazing. Alright, nerd, what do you want? Ah, Rose. So we meet again. The President and I are discussing a vital business proposition. Keep your nose out of grown-up matters, or experience a world of pain! Once again, fella, I have just beaten up my rival. I'm fairly sure I got this. Watch me die, because CPC Gamer does not got this. But I have this! Criddle, are you redeeming nothing in the car? We will have less of that and more driving safely. Unless that is to say nothing as in nothing happened, everything's fine. I'll take that. Wow, Nidoqueen is kind of tanky. This is fine. This is fine. The cause, get your level, and then get out of that fight. I'm starting to wonder if Exeggutor has like a fast EXP curve, because I feel like it's gotten, what's that, 10 levels on this stream? I feel like that's a bit much. Which is cool. I'll take it. But, yes. On the topic of channel point redemptions, since people are here to hear about it, I'm considering adding one. I'm considering adding several, but I wouldn't know what. The main ones that I'm thinking of adding, main one, is for some number of points, I'll build you a house/room in Animal Crossing. And then when we get a couple of those lined up, we just replace a Friday stream with... Oh, today I'm building a house for the Empirical Woodland. Or the Jaded Mew. I kind of feel like that's actually it. It would be a channel point redemption where I build a room. That's a toss-up. I don't know which one I want to do. I'm gonna get rid of Dragon Rage. I'm gonna get rid of that set 40 damage and replace it with Twister. So yeah, the way I'm thinking about it is maybe I'll say, hey, give me a theme, or I can build based on your theme, or I can just grab a random villager, see what they want, and then that's what I do for you. Because I actually had quite a lot of fun putting the rooms together, like designing them, and putting them together on stream. And I know, Wales, you've mentioned that you went back and you watched me build your house, because it was really interesting to just see this empty room become your little Christmas cove. So yeah, I'm thinking about adding that as a channel point redemption. I need to bug Reich. She's good with this sort of thing. She will know what I can put down as point redemptions. Blast it all! You ruined our plans for Silph! But Team Rocket will never fail. Rose, never forget that all Pokemon exist for Team Rocket. I must go, but I shall return. Oh, look at that! He took his guy with him as well. Oh, look at that! I'm still poisoned. Let us resolve this. Let's escape rope out of here, and then and have to work out how to get back here again. No. Hello. Oh, dear girl. Thank you for saving Silph. I will never forget you saved us in our moment of peril. I have to thank you in some way. Because I am rich, I can give you anything. Yeah, maybe this will do. You can't buy that anywhere. It's our secret prototype Master Ball. It will catch any Pokemon without fail. You should be quiet about using it, though. Once again, we turn to the meme image from the old guidebook where it's like, use it on a Tentacool or something. Trolls. Trolls is what those riders were. Alright, out we go. Now, with... Amazing. With Silph Co cleared out, the Rockets have left town. Isn't that nice? Which means that we can go and do the gym for this one, and hopefully keep up my trend of doing one a stream. We still got to get through Seafoam Islands yet. That's going to be its own thing as well, because... by golly, Seafoam Islands. Where is the gym? It's all up at the top here, isn't it? That's the fan club. Ha ha ha! The gym. You've made it splendid. Right. There is a trick to doing this, but I don't remember it. It's more teleporters. And, basically, if you just go left to right every single time, you'll always get to the end at some point. But also, I want to do this so I can get the fights done, get some levels in. Oh yeah, you can do that. Of course you can do that. Why wouldn't you be able to do that? You were water type. You know, I'm also fairly sure that I can get another treat from one of Professor Oak's aides. I want to say that he required 40 Pokemon, and I now have 40, having gotten Exeggutor at the start of this stream and Lapras later. Ah! Look at that damage. Look at it go. Tell you guys a secret. The Pokemon lore says, I think it's a Shelder. Like, oh, when a Shelder bites the Slowbro's tail, both of them evolve. I want to say that they somehow got the drawing of Shelder wrong and went, no, they both evolve. They're meant to do that. Because there are some wacky design disparities in, like, vanilla Gen 1. Upside down coughing is probably my go-to, or fat Pikachu. So I can believe that they just went... Cloyster, not a Shelder, alright. But point is, I suspect it was drawn wrong, and then they went, oh yeah, no mate, totally, it's law. They evolve. That's what happens. Bite the darkness. Show it what's what. Yeah. And then they changed it so that, like, you gotta trade it while holding the King's Rock, and then that's how you get that other thing, and it's... I'm telling you, man, systems upon systems, there's too many of them. Just give me a game. I don't need extra twiddly bits. Look at this. I'm having fun just having my dog bite ghosts. It's like I'm playing Haunting Ground. Probably. I have that. It's on my to-play list. I never actually played it yet. I just know that it's... you have a dog. And it's that dog from Resident Evil 4. That's it. I'm just gonna keep Mickey out, let's be honest. Keep getting them levels. Keep becoming acutely aware of me stuttering. Hopefully not. Actually, let's send out the cause, because if Slowbro is also water type, I can use Slowpoke is water type. I can use the Giga Drain and hopefully get a critical hit or super effective from that. Worth it. Totally worth it. And then there's this goblin. So, Rick, you are up. Should have used Bite. Bite's Dark type. Would have done more damage. But that's fine. Get the old 1-2 punch going. And then you go back to Mickey, and all will be well. I forget if I mentioned at the time, even though it was like 5 minutes ago, there is a reason for me choosing to get rid of Dragon Rage, replace it with Twister. You'll see why when we get there. I will explain it when we get there. But there you go. To be honest, I'm just thinking of your bit in Detective Pikachu, where they try to interrogate Mr. Mime, and he just does the mime thing, and it's genuinely really funny. That movie was great. And then the Pokemon card for Detective Pikachu, he's got a Shoryuken. Because that's what Deadpool has. It's wild. Alright. Let's get back to it. That's Silph Co. I came in to do that building, and I've done that building. The gym is what I want. See, this is a good mirror for real life. I don't know where the gym is. So, don't even worry about it. As the joke goes, I'm so unfamiliar. I simply call it James. What do you want? I don't feel it's much of like a psychic trick to want to see the gym leader of a gym in the world of Pokemon, where it is understood that you go to the gym to get the badges. I don't know. I mean, also, Lady Luna Phoenix, hello. I hope everything's going okay. Hope you're doing good. And yeah, that's about how it goes. The gym certainly is some wheels. I'm looking for a Mr. Hug and Kiss. First name, Amanda. Okay, I did used to live, like, across the street from a 24-hour gym. And that was one of those things where I was like, it is 4 in the morning. What are you doing going in that building at 4 o'clock in the morning? I feel like this is weird. Should it be weird? Anyone going to the gym is weird to me. Why would you willingly do that? I don't know. But, yeah. Ah! That guy again. Set him on fire. Empirical Woodland makes a good point. You'd think it would be more effective to just use fire on this actual person. But no. All is fine. Yeah, look at those stats. Attack is nearly at 100. Let's keep you out. Well, yeah, but like, then you've got to be awake at 4 in the morning. I need to be awake at 5 in the morning so I can go to work, and let me tell you, if I didn't have to do that, I wouldn't do that. I just stay in bed. Dream about, I don't know, whatever I dream about. I don't remember what it was last night. My book's right here. I thought I was back at the start. Everyone in this gym looks the same. What did I dream last night? 411. I believe this is my 666th day streak. How's that? 411. There are giant bugs, or I am microscopic. I watched the bugs fight. I think this is an RPG of some kind. That was last night's stream. Please have fun. My old high school has a gym in it. Because, so my dad used to work there. Not at all related to me going there. He just happened to work there. And I've been there. And, yeah, they've got, there's a ballet studio. They converted some of the music rooms into a dance studio. And they've got a gym in the old RE classroom. What is my school like this? What happened? What happened to all the... This building was built in the 1970s. Sweaty, square, red brick rooms. I don't know. I'm gonna heal up my Pokemons and keep going. Yeah, let's do a bit of that. I think I have fought everybody in this building now. So I can just keep doing some of this and eventually get where I need to be. Or maybe not. Or maybe yes. I have 47 Pokemon? How about that? Maybe I needed 50 and I got the one for 40 Pokemon. Who knows? Hello, Sabrina. I had a vision of your arrival. I have had psychic powers since I was a child. It started when a spoon I carelessly tossed bent. I dislike battling, but if you wish, I will show you my powers. So, like, Sabrina she's a character. She's in the comics, and she's in the show, and I believe she's in multiple games, and it's like, when she shows up, people are like, oh damn, that's Sabrina. Did you see Sabrina is here? Yes! Use your healing items on the first Pokemon. That's fine. Huh. Apparently, it's stronger for Mickey to just use Flamethrower instead of biting. I'm still gonna bite this goblin. Everyone is goblins today. I've just received an interesting message on Discord. It reads, "What is Twitch?" That's... Twitch is a state of mind. Twitch is an experience. I forget the next line of dialogue. Did Mum ever turn up? Maybe. I think she might just be getting... Okay, backing it up a bit. I believe my mum has followed me on Twitch. And she's followed me and Bob Ross. So I am in good company. Bye, Venomoth. Not even worth it. I can't fathom why she has done that, other than to support me, which is super cool. Thanks for that. I don't believe she watches. However, for people who weren't here yesterday, I have floated the idea of doing family game night, but also... Oh, amazing. It's not very effective, but it did half your health. Oh, that's why you got like a 9-level health difference. That'll do it. No. Bad Andy. Back on topic. Family game night, but also opened up to chat and like the various discords that I'm in. So if you guys potentially want to join in a bit of Jackbox on a Sunday evening, or be the audience while my family and I do bits and pieces, we could do some of that. It's still in the wouldn't it be cool if phases. Ah, damn it. It's still in the wouldn't it be cool if phase, but I'm thinking about it, I'm turning it over. Stay tuned. Same CPC Gamer time, same CPC Gamer channel. Nice! Get out of here, Alakazam! I did it! I get the Marsh badge. And away we go. I'll admit it, I didn't work hard enough to win. Your victory has earned you the Marsh badge. I don't know why I remember this one specifically being the Marsh badge, but that's what it is. The Marsh badge makes Pokemon up to level 70 obey you. Stronger Pokemon will become wild, ignoring your orders in battle. Just don't raise your Pokemon too much to avoid that problem. Wait, please take this TM with you. Psychic power isn't something that only a few people have. Everyone has psychic power. People just don't realize it. Not gonna tell me what TM04 does. I'm fairly sure she used to give you TM29, which is the one you want. Calm Mind. Okay. Ooh. That'd be cool if it hits, but I bet it never would. Alright, we'll look at some of these, maybe off-stream, so I can come back and tinker with various moves and such later. Now we heal up, and now we move on. And what I think I might need to do, actually, is... I think I might need to take Frankie out of the team, because even though she's going to have a type advantage coming up for the next area, because we're going to be spending a lot of time at sea, I think is the next area. The next gym is... Oh, that's where this is. Because Vermilion City's down there. I remember. The next gym is Fire-type. And Frankie's not going to do super hot with that. So maybe we should look into that. Oh yeah, and then this is Route 8, which is where we got Mickey. So south of Lavender Town. Oh, that's right, because there's a Snorlax down there, and I never caught it. Because I wouldn't use it. I should. I usually have a Snorlax on my team. It's my favorite Pokemon. Didn't I just do that? Yes. That is what we call force of habit. So, let us sell some of these guys, because I'm not going to use them. Focus Punch, I'll just lose. Calm Mind I don't want. Toxic I'll keep, because it's fun for just aggroing Pokemon. Rock Tomb I'm not going to use. Torment also. Steel Wing would be cool, but I don't think I've got any Pokemon that can use it. Let's keep it for later. Ooh, actually, no, I'm lying. What you can do for me, sir. Nothing. I thought you'd have, like, the higher tier Pokeballs and all that sort of stuff. Well, let's go check out Route 12. Which is a new area. So we can catch a new Pokemon here. If I so desire. My Pokemon's ashes are stored in Pokemon Tower. You can have this TM. Oh no! Oh, I'm sad now. I'm sorry. Away I go. Yeah, Route 12. We're gonna have a lot of... Gonna have a lot of water type around here, which means that I'm gonna put the cores front and center, which is unfortunate because I'm probably also gonna have to bench them when we get to Cinnabar, because they're also not gonna do super great in the gym. Well, what I think I will do, we'll swap out Toast. We'll swap out Toast for Ball Slapper, and then hopefully get some levels on him. Maybe Clefairy can join the team later as well. I'll keep Frankie for now, because I might need to cut something. You never know when you're just going to need to shank someone. But it's an option. Sorry to just rush back like that. Do you know what would be easier, Andy, if you had a Pokemon that knew how to fly? Because that's the fast travel system. Yeah, you're right. That would make this significantly easier. Oh well. We have to go help Mom. Okay. Say hello to Mom for me. She's a pretty cool person. Where are you? There are you. Switch you out for Toast. And there we go. Now, how are you doing levels-wise? You're a ways behind. Okay. Let's get some levels on you. I imagine I should be able to do Blaine's Gym with 2 strong water Pokemon and a couple of others in reserve. Guess we'll find out. There is a video. Is it Mozart or is it Pokemon? Where a couple of classically trained musicians listen to a piece of music and try to determine if it's from a Pokemon game or composed by Mozart. And I believe this was one of them. And it kind of... They were torn, because like, well, it does have that kind of fairly melodic Mozartian feel to it. And I'm sitting there thinking, that's the Gen 1 Silph music. And I recognize that. How about that? Oh, you can also bite! You would have been super useful in the previous... No, you wouldn't, because you're 20 levels behind everyone else. But potentially, you would have been good in the previous gym. How's that? Yeah, I took my starter out of my team because, I'll tell you why. Because I had Criddle, who is Gyarados, and like, what? Gyarados is amazing, and it can learn water attacks, so I figured I'd do a bit of that. And for whatever reason, I didn't need a second... I think it's because I got to Erica's gym. I'm like, I didn't need a second water Pokemon on my team. So I tagged out and I kept Criddle. Mainly because of Dragon Rage. The Fishing Fool versus Pokemon Kid. They do not pass the main event name test. I'm so sorry. Neither of those work. The main problem with removing my starter from my team is that here we are on our way to gym number 7, and it doesn't have a great deal of like super powerful endgame moves. Reasonably, I can change that. I can give it stuff like, I don't know, something for my TM kit. But that's one of those things where, like, I don't want to use my TMs. I might need them later. Now, I love fishing, don't get me wrong. But it'd be best if I also had more work. I was going to try and sneak past that guy. But here we are. Alright then, Elliot. Let's go. What I might do is I might switch out Toast for something that can fly, just to make it a little easier to head back and head to the Pokemon Center. Are you sure it was a Cloyster that bites a Slowpoke tail? I'm sure it was Shelter, like the tiny one. But I don't feel like looking it up right now. Pretty sure. I'll take pretty sure over me going, I don't know. God, I hate confusion so much. And it's super easy to counter it. You just find whatever berry it is that just cures confusion one time and give your Pokemon that. But it's fine. Chat, I just realized something from like a month ago or whatever it was when I did the final boss fight in Breath of Fire 4. I did that thing where I gave myself all the stat boosts, and I don't believe the final boss ever did the cancel all the stat boosts move, which is supposed to be its reaction to that. Hey, Jess, if we win, I'll marry ya! Ooh, it's on! Young couple, Gia and Jez, would like to battle. My point is, as long as that final battle went, it could have gone even longer. Some say it's still going on to this day. I feel like that would be a programming quirk that somebody would have found and counteracted. You can't have both Pokemon use Helping Hand. It will cancel one another out. It's fine. It's fine. Cool. Do not learn Protect. No. Yes. Good. Protect is one of those ones that's like, the next move doesn't count, but that's super cheap, and I don't like those, because it just delays the fight by a turn. Right. What I'm gonna do... I am going to put Criddle in the front. Oh, goodness. Alright, hang on. There is a shelter attached to its tail. This shelter has a grey spiral shell with darker grey spots and small triangular eyes near the base. There are several spikes across the surface of the shelter, and it holds onto Slowbro with many sharp teeth. Shelter developed its spiral form in an effort to suck more sweetness out of Slowbro's tail. If its tail or the shelter attached to it is broken off, Slowbro will revert to its unevolved form Slowpoke. Wow, look at that! However, you know, I'm gonna drop one of those because sucking poison. My goodness, we don't. Not in my stream. That ain't what I'm about. That was the wrong potion. Alright, Snorlax. Let's go. Oh boy, I sure hope you can't hear the fireworks shop across the street having a fireworks display. Golly, that would be really, really unfortunate if you could hear that. I hope that's not as loud for you as it is for me. Because here's me yelling over it. Right, so if we send out Criddle to intimidate it, just to drop its attack. You can't hear anything? Amazing. I'm going to stop yelling over it then, in the hopes of just being fun. Golly, Snorlax, look at that. guy's a tank. Yes, it will be a hazard at this time of year. It is, in fact, nearly the 5th of November. I don't know if you forgot. We have a rhyme about how you shouldn't. Alan Moore's 3rd best book. Snorlax, please! This is why I like you, but stop it. I want to catch you. What? That was much better. I should do that. I want to say it is because Criddle has much stronger physical attack than special. Oh well. That's only the 2nd one of those in the game. And if you don't catch either one of them, you just can't have Snorlax. I'm the fishing guru's younger brother. I simply love fishing. I can't bear to go without. Tell me, do you like to fish? Yes. Grand, I like your style. I think we can be friends. Take this and fish, young friend. I'm going to use a joke that if you catch a big Magikarp with that rod, I want to see it. What? Well, let me tell you, sir. I had a Magikarp, and I evolved it, and now it's part of my killer's row. So, hey, there you go. What? Does it have to be with that? Because if I use an old rod, I can just catch a Magikarp with that. And I'm fairly sure I can do it immediately as well, because it's not going to be high level. And Gyarados is facing it down. Or not. Apparently I can't even catch that. This doesn't count towards my catch a Pokemon for my team challenge, because I'm not going to use it. I just want to see what that guy wants a Magikarp for. And then I'm gonna go back. Pokeballs are over here. Don't you dare, Andy. I nearly went to the bottom field and just threw that. That would have been a disaster. Can't even catch a Magikarp. I know. I am the worst Pokemon's trainer in the world. Maybe I should use the Master Ball. That'd show it. Escape from that, you jerk. Also, Empirical Woodland is once again demonstrably incorrect. Because I have caught a Magikarp. All hail. Oh no! It took one. You can only catch a Pokemon in one Pokeball, Empirical Woodland. You can't catch Pokemon in multiple Pokeballs. That's stupid and wrong. You should know better than that. It's wrong. Just watch. That guy's gonna go, hey, this is a very small Magikarp, or you didn't catch this with the Super Rod. Try again, kiddo. And then all will be wasted. Still, it'll be interesting to see what it is. Because this is new for this game. I don't recall that guy ever doing that. So, we'll see. There we go. Now let's see if this rocket tries to escape through a window. I hear they do that. Cowards. That's what they are. No? Alright. Well, there you go. I think, at least for the time being, I think I might actually switch out someone for a Pokemon that has Fly, because it's quicker than backtracking. Do you know, it's a remarkable coincidence that window was there for him to jump through, because most people would have had to stay and fight. But no, there we go. Right. Let's move you with you. With you. With you. I'm fairly sure Clarence can fly. I'm going to check that before I leave. Yes, you can. Okay. Let's go see what that guy wants to do with a Magikarp. And then I don't know. Come get my good Pokemon and continue on the route. I'm going to use that joke. That's what I was going to say. I'm going to use a joke that I thought was a city in this game, but it isn't. Because I thought Goldenrod City was in this game. And I was going to go, Goldenrod, texture like sun. That's the joke. I think that's really, really funny. But then they went and put Goldenrod City in the next game, not this one. So no, it's in 41.6 inches. You have a rare appreciation for the fine poetic aspects of fishing. You must take this, I insist. Ah, cool. I think that's going to be the only way to get that. Because this is fairly heavily based on vanilla red and blue, as you can see. So I don't think they're going to let you buy things like the Dusk Balls or the Heal Balls or that sort of thing. How about that? We have a Netball. Time to use that on something really, really special, like maybe like a Spearow. Alright, bye-bye, Magikarp. Out you go. And let's put Frankie back in the team, in case we need to cut something, and replace... I don't want to replace any of you guys. So, Clarence it is. Get used to me cycling around. Get used to me talking a lot about wandering around. And yes, Empirical, Goldenrod City is in gold and silver. It's also not the lyric to the song. Good song, though. Really good song. Nightmarish on the drums, because time signature is it in? You figure it out. I have a rhythm game, and it lists the beats per minute of every track on that game. Except for the classical music tracks, which have a question mark, because... You figure it out. They change a lot. I have found a moonstone. I'm keeping it. Because I might want to evolve Clefurf. You don't know. I forgot that you were at the head of my team. This is going to be a little unfair. Or is it? Twist is not great. Do I have regrets? I might have regrets. I mean, Criddle can learn other stuff. There's, Actually, I want to say that Criddle can learn Ice Beam and Flamethrower. Which is usually my setup for... Chansey / Blissey, if and when I get one on my team. Flamethrower, Ice Beam, Toxic, Soft Boiled. I'm that guy. I'm going to want to be careful doing that, because they have Poison Point, and physical attacks will do that. Wait, chat. I've just realized something. Realized a couple things. First of all, I can just fly to Fuchsia City and surf south. That's where I need to go next. But also, I can teach Ball Slapper Surf. I'm fairly certain Wartortle could learn Surf. I was gonna say, if that was a moonstone, I would laugh quite heartily. Alas, 'twas not to be. So, let's do that. Antidote on you. And then a potion as well. And Surf on you. There you go. You see? Now I have more than one Pokemon that can use that. And also... Surf is a really, really good move. It's essentially always the replacement for Water Gun for my Water Starter Pokemon. Hello, welcome back. How are you? Ooh. There's grass down there. I'm gonna go fight whatever's in there. Mom can hear me as well. Hello, Mom. Hope everything's going okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Chat, he's named like my name. Which just goes to show that Empirical Woodland is continually incorrect, because right there, your boy caught a Magikarp, and here's another. So there you go. I'm right. I think I'm a cool guy. what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put Flapper at the front of the team. Oh, cool. Krill knows strength as well. Completely forgot about that. Alright, Frankie, let's go catch some Pokemons. What are we gonna find in here? I don't know. A Pidgey, you say? What a remarkable turn of events. I never would have imagined. Fine. Boot me out. I don't care. I want you anyway. See, this is why it is, / was hard to catch a Growlithe, because generally they know... Tackle? Generally they know Roar in the wild, and that just ends the fight. You run away. I would. But it's hard to catch him. So I did. It's the boy! We already have the boy on our team. That was number 3. And number 4 is a Pidgey. So what I'm gonna do... what I'm gonna do, chat... Hey, see? Tap the temple. Let's go over here. We were told to use the Super Rod. So let's do that. And catch nothing. While we fish, I'm going to recommend a game to people. It's called Dredge. And it is a fishing simulator where you take out your boat. But effectively, it's set in Innsmouth. Ooh, okay. I'm going to catch you. So, like, you go fishing and you dredge up this... I'm not going to catch you. Route 12? None. And you dredge up this, like, wretched chunk of gristle and teeth. And the people in town are like, yeah, sounds about right. Ancient horrors and all that. 10 gold? And it's... I found Carbos in a cave once while I was spelunking. And it's actually a pretty good shout. It's got a cute aesthetic. It looks good. The fishing mechanic's pretty great. I recommend it. Keep an eye on it. Let's beat up a goldfish. Not goldfish teeth. They are our friend, and we love them to pieces. Literally 2 pieces. That was bad, and I'm glad that I got hurt in my confusion for having made that joke. Yeah, 2 pieces, like a Twix. Oh, do you know what? Next time we go to... Are they streaming now? No, says my stream watcher. Well, okay. Next time we go and raid Goldfish Teeth and they're doing an art stream, they need to draw Goldfish Teeth and chat sharing a Twix. There you go. Literally nobody is streaming but me right now. That's... devilish number, did you see that? Ooh. Get out of my game, Satan. Man, do you remember when Pokemon was Satan? That was a bizarre time in our cultural zeitgeist. And if you look at Mewtwo, he's got 3 fingers on 2 hands, which is 6. Which means 666, which is the number of the beast. I'm not even making this up at this point. And then, Kadabra was bad, because he's throwing up the horns in his character portrait. There are people who still think that it's Satan, but it's fallen to, like, it's not the main one. Really? Your wife's work will not stock Pokemon stuff to this day. Is that because your wife works for something like a bank, which never stocks Pokemon stuff? Because that'd be a pretty good switcheroo. Or do they work in a capacity that would generally facilitate the selling of Pokemon stuff? Really? A toy store that won't sell Pokemon stuff? Do they just have a pathological hatred of money? Because Pokemon prints money. That's a really weird thing. And I'm assuming that is a decision made by the chain, right? It's not her boss says, it's Toy Corp says that, right? I'm trying to talk around this without specifically getting any information out of you, so don't worry about it. Like, that's wild! Well, how about that? See, the only thing we do like that where I work is we are very reactionary. So, for example, the Queen died fairly recently, and the reaction from head office was anything royal, if it's got a picture of the Queen on it, take it off the shelves. If it's got a prominent crown on it, take it off the shelves. Keep it to one side, we'll figure it out. Or occasionally we'll get like, oops, we accidentally shipped you stock with like swearing and nudity on it. Pull those off the shelves. But I don't think we have any, aside from the obvious ones like no fur. Oh, Pidgey, that was the wrong thing for you to have done. You think that bite was bad? How about that? Pikachu will go up against the beautiful, beautiful cores. And I'm never going to stop saying it like that. It's a great sentence. That sort of thing is wild to me. I can only think of one other store that does that, and it's not even a store, it's Chick-fil-A, the fast food place. They don't open on Sundays because that's the Lord's Day, and cool, they are welcome to their ridiculous, horrible beliefs. It's not even that good. Like, I've had better chicken. My friends took me there when I visited, and they're like, oh yeah, by the way, don't look up, like, the ridiculous fundamentalist beliefs held by the company. It's fine. It's good chicken. It's not. And it's not worth going there. In my opinion, bang, I'm cleared. So, okay. I'm going to go back to this. What about, like, Barbie Magical Princess? Did they not stock that? Because that's magic. It says magic in the name I just made up. Do they sell Barbie dolls, but not the ones from the Magical Kingdom line? Not Silence Bridge? Is that what that's called? Huh. Well, yeah, but I mean, like, Barbie branded stuff that is based on magic, because she does a lot of being a princess and having magic, and I can see why they wouldn't stock that if they're not about, you know, Magic the Gathering, for example. I see why they wouldn't stock that. Huh. How about that? Eat these pills. I'm giving pills to a tree. This isn't normal, but on Pokemon it is. I was trying to sneak past you, I'll be honest. Oh, that's right, because that's the beauty characters. I thought it was like a twin sister, twin fight. Never mind. That's not going to work, because you're not a fairy type yet, are you? Nope. Surf! Oh, get the hell out, that's what you do with Metronome. Metronome uses a random attack from the game, with the exception of a couple, like certain games where Roar of Time exists, you can't use that. But when I use Metronome, it's always like Tail Whip or Self-Destruct. It's never anything good. Oh, there you go. I've learned something about Empirical Woodland's wife's job. I didn't know there were places in England that had that kind of thing going on. And before you say it, I know you're not in England. Hopefully you know what I mean. I know I keep doing that, and I keep getting it wrong, and I do apologize. Genuinely. I'm just bad at remembering these things sometimes. This reminds me of... I'm pretty sure people here know the story of how, like, Marvel got around tax in America, I think it is, because they said that mutants aren't human, so they don't have to pay the human action figure tax for stuff like Professor X and Jubilee, the best X-Mans. And I guess Cyclops and Wolverine, I suppose. But mostly the one that I said. Jubilee's cool. I like her. Slightly less well known outside of America is the one where in England we have a product called Jaffa Cakes, and oh, I thought I could have snuck past you. I want to go over there and catch whatever's in there. Jerks. We have a product called Jaffa Cakes, which are they a biscuit or are they a cake? Because one has a slightly higher tax rate than the other. And so to demonstrate that they are cakes, like the name says, they baked a giant one. I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. For the purposes of tax classification, they are cakes. Which I believe has the slightly lower... Well, it would have the slightly lower tax code, because that's the one that they fought to keep. We have some off-brand vanilla Jaffa Cakes at work, and I keep looking at them, and I keep thinking that they're either going to be really good or really bad. I kind of want to find out, but I also don't. I'm probably going to find out, because I am a fiend for snacks. Like, that's my vice. Snacking. You. Thanks, Poliwag. You're a cool guy. What I think I'm gonna do I'm going to finish up this fight. I'm gonna go heal, and we will continue down this road in the next video. Pardon me while I feel like I have to shout over this critical health. It's fine. But no, that sort of thing is... Mail you some Smarties and Jaffa Cakes, please? Ugh. I guess. I mailed a housewarming present to someone. And I believe it has been mailed back to me instead of the person I mailed it to. So I do have to make a trip to the post office for some international postage. And raising hell. You want to ship to the address that's on the front, not the back, you jerks. I'm not gonna do it. There's a joke in chat. I'm not gonna do it. It's the lowest of the low-hanging fruit. I'm not gonna take it. See? Because we're up here at Lavender Town, and we're gonna heal. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heal, go back down to the little path there so I remember what I'm doing in the next stream, because it's like a week away. I'm going to forget. Especially because I've got to play Fatal Frame between now and then. Ooh, and Final Fantasy Tactics. And we are going to find somebody to raid into. And I see a channel icon over here, which is... It's lit up. Also, hi, this is me making that journey, notably on stream. CPC Gamer, Cycler of Paths. Don't add that to the title, that's a weird one. I see a name on stream, which is somebody I have watched for quite a while, and it is very rare that I am able to catch his streams. And that's a shame, because he's a pretty cool streamer guy, and he does a lot of old, like, Sierra nonsense. And without looking, I can probably tell you he's to be, I'm going to say Gabriel Knight or Laura Bow. I haven't checked yet. I'll bet you that's what he's playing. Right, game saved. Now it's the end screen. Hello. Right, are you still streaming? Oh, yes, and that's actually a fairly recent start for this guy as well. Okay, let's go say hi to Darth Helmet 86, who is playing neither of those games that I just mentioned. we're playing The Excavation of Hobbs Barrow. I don't know what that is. Let's go on a learning journey together, everybody. Let's go say hi. This guy's cool. And come back on maybe Sunday for family game night. Definitely Monday for more Fatal Frame. And until next time, goodbye.